All right, we're going to find a z-score. We're also going to interpret that z-score when data is given in a standard way. Now, what I mean by that is it's not like in an application problem where it's easy to see what's the mean, what is the standard deviation, how does this all work. So let's suppose x to n, right? So we're going to just, let's use 22.4 comma 3.5 and x equals 25.9. And your job is to find and interpret the z-score. So you look at this piece here and you're like, what does that even mean? And how, okay, well first, we're going to come back to this page, don't fret. But first, think about the z-score formula. What is the z-score? How do I find the z-score? Well, the z-score is the x minus mu all over sigma. Remember, that means value minus the mean over the standard deviation. So if you need to find the z-score, you need three things: value, mean, standard deviation. So let's go back. These are the three pieces we need. Now, they tell you x is 25.9. So this is the value. Now, when you're looking up inside the parentheses here, the two values represent the mean and the standard deviation. The mean always comes first. So here's the mean, here's the standard deviation. Sorry, I used okay? And that's always the case. It's always going to be mu comma sigma. So knowing that, we can then bring it over. So we're going to have 25.9 minus 22.4 divided by, wrong way, 3.5. Okay, so now I have my z-score formula so I can figure this out. Now remember, we need to, order of operations. If you put this all in your calculator at one time, you want to make sure you put parentheses around your numerator. Otherwise, just subtract the top first, 3.5, and we'll divide by 3.5. Well, anything over itself. My z-score is just 1. So that's the find part. I found the z-score, it's 1. The interpretation means the value is 1 standard deviation above the mean. With no context, I really can't get more specific than that. Because it's positive, positive z-score means we are above the mean, which makes sense. Go back to your value. If your value is 25.9 and the mean is 22.4, it's easy to see that 25 is greater than 22. So we are above the mean. And that's basically it. The z-score tells us how many standard deviations we are to either side of the mean. If it's positive, we're above the mean. If it's negative, we're below the mean. And that's what we can tell by this. Hope that helps.